last but not least, we've got Feud of the Year.
I'll show you what London's about. I'll show you what London's about.
Ooh, you're hard showing off.
What's going on, my people? It's your boy Idris Virgo. We are digging into Misfits Award ceremony. Now let's dig into this tasty thing, the award ceremony, to get down. Coach of the Year are nominees, I would say. You got Coke Soul. We got London Shoot Fighters, shoot. We got BJ Flores, Humpty Dumpty. And we've got Leon Wells, Malteser Head, Cocoa Pops. Someone who does not deserve to be on there. We get onto that later on. Coke Soul, he deserves to be on there. It's coaches Soul Pappy, Foxy G. We got London Shoe Fighters. Come on, it's coach myself, it's coach Carla, it's coach Ashley Raksu, he coaches KSI, he coaches Arms Coleone. Good resume. He deserves to be on there. And then we got BJ Flores, Humpty Dumpty, Egghead, who I don't think he deserves to be on there. I don't think he deserves to have a spot on Coach of the Year. Leon doesn't deserve to be on there, so we should be taking Leon off, put Coach Gary in, because it makes no sense. Leon is not a coach, guys. He's a fraud. He's not a coach. This guy is an S&C coach. And he said in one of his interviews before, he goes, I'm an S&C coach. I used to do Muay Thai, and then I realized I know more about coaching in a sense of S&C. I know how to get people fit. Nothing on there saying he's a boxing coach. I don't see a certificate from him literally saying, yeah, he's a qualified boxing coach. This guy is a fraud. This guy is selling courses online. What he ain't doing himself, I'm telling you now, guys, this guy is not doing it himself. So when you go to his website and you put your information in, it's not him who's filling this information and selling himself. He's got someone else who's giving you guys the programs. He's not technically giving you the programs. I'm telling you now, he's a big fraud. And know why I know he's a big fraud? Because KSI dropped him. Yes, KSI dropped him as a S&C coach because he knew he was a fraud. You know what I mean? He knew he had no credentials behind him. He knew he was blagging the game. And hence why Leon used KSI's picture all this time until I mentioned in one of my videos, why are you still using KSI's picture? He comes out, changes it now. So he's just a big fraud, people. Like, don't buy into freaking Leon. So personally, I've got a biased opinion with this, who should win this. I'll say, obviously, London Shoot Fighters, but you guys will have a jungle between Coke Soul and obviously London Shoot Fighters. But my nominee is London Shoot Fighters, shoot. Best promoter of the year, we've got Fez Batiste, come on. Levels. Anthony Taylor, okay. We got Ferrari, he had 1 fight Misfits, he shouldn't be in there. And we got Chase Demore. Let's jump on to Fez first. Fez, he deserves it. I think Fez has done loads of promotion for our last fight for the Pro State tournament. It was crazy, it was great. I remember at the press conference, he was like, why are you dressing like a bum like Harry from Home Alone? That was a line and a half, that was sick. Next, we go on to News Outlet of the Year. We got Wade, we got Fed Talks Fighting, we got Vidal and Malteser Head, and then we got Misfit News. Now Wade, yes, his breakdowns are great, so he deserves to be on there. Fed Talks Fighting, he deserves to be on there as well. Reels and Wills, listen, I'm not gonna be like biased or all this. They do deserve to be on there. They do come up with some good insights, you know what I mean? Scratch that, no they don't. Why am I lying? And Misfit News, I'm not going to go too much into this because one giz I don't like there on there with the Malteser Head. I just don't like it. In between Fred Talks and Misfit News, I will have to go for Fred. I think Fred should win this. Fred's been grafting since day dot. He deserves this. Rookie of the Year nominees. Samid, we got Mist, we got Leah Gotti, and we got Foxy G. Ooh, this one's a tricky one. Samid is a pro. But lucky enough, he got influencer, fair play to him. Missed his first outing debut, was crazy, great knockout. Leah Gotti, then again, she also fought well. But then Foxy G, he had a fantastic fight against Small Spot and Jay. That was crazy. And then he stepped up and done a 2v1 when Most Wanted didn't make the walk. And he fought that bald-headed guy. I got to give Rookie of the Year, he's got to go to Foxy G. Foxy G gets the Rookie of the Year. Best Redemption of the Year award nominees, we got Salt Pappy, we got Chase Demore, we got Lil Cray Cray, and we got Eddie Brooke. Salt Pappy, from his last performance in Qatar, you gotta swing it his way, Lil Cray Cray. He has a story trilogy with Yudi Gang TV. Chase Demore, then again, he was been on a sticky road, lost against Temper, was hungry for the bout, finally got the bout, and now he has the heavyweight bout of the world champion. And then we've got Eddie Brooke. But I've got to go for Salt Pappy. Salt Pappy's story, always gone and been through weight loss, all sorts. And his last performance against Ferrari was a tough fight for him. Against Princess Kenny, knocking him out how he knocked him out. I've got to go for Salt Pappy for that. We've got most improved nominees. We've got Anthony Taylor, we've got Carla, we've got Julia Polka, and we got Josh Brook now. Now, Anthony Taylor, is he the most improved? No. The reason I say no is because the opponents he had put in front of him was, he's meant to beat them, you know what I mean? He done in a good fashion. I wouldn't say he improved. He done less hugging, but he's meant to do what he's meant to do because he's a crossover fighter and / pro boxer. Carla Jade, then again, Carla Jade's, I'll probably say she improved a lot from her first fight and then now winning that bout from Nikki. Like, come on, man. To me, that's got to be most improved. Julia Polka, she's just Julia Polka, and she's a good boxer. I don't think she's improved as much, but she's just fought well. Josh Butner, you won't say he's the most improved. Josh Butner, he's a pro. He's got pro experience. If you guys don't believe me, check on BoxRec. So out of these people, I would say Carla Jade, she's the most improved. And hopefully she'll be back soon. Last but not least, we've got Feud of the Year. This needs to be deleted and hopefully Misfits will take this down, but we've got Gib and Slim. We've got KSI and Jake Paul, Mams and Nikita. And then we've got Liam Ortiz, Head Willis, and myself. That needs to be removed. Like, what I don't really put with this freaking tramp. I don't really put with this bald head guy who's 40-odd, who's for some reason saying he can make me spit blood in a fight. And I call him out for this and I tell him let's fight. And then he doesn't want to fight because he's saying he doesn't want to put money in my back pocket. But then he's on about, if I'm going to fight Misfits, I want 500K. And then he's trying to pull it on me at a show when he's just doing it for the cameras. And then he knows if he fights me in the ring, I'm gonna embarrass him. This guy is confused and diluted. Like, this guy doesn't know what he really wants to do. Now he thinks he's a coach of the year because he teaches Gib S&C and Gib won that bout. I've never seen any videos with Gib on the pads with this geezer. I've not seen any of those type of videos. If you have seen those videos, that's just a quick session. He's just S&C, bursting pads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, boom, that's it. That's not coaching. Coaching is improving a fighter, giving the fighter more knowledge of the game. Leon is not a coach. He's never been in boxing. As he said, he's a Muay Thai fighter. You know what I mean? That's his experience, Muay Thai. He's got nothing to do with boxing. He thinks he knows S&C. He comes out saying boxers shouldn't be doing no fast 5Ks or 10K runs, XYZ. This guy waffles, he's a fraud. He doesn't know anything. He's a PT coach. He doesn't know anything. It's mad because instead of his coach, Gib's coach, getting props for making Gib the fighter he is and being on that table at the press conference, you had someone who's a sidekick who doesn't know nothing about boxing saying, I'm like LV and some people wear Levi. Bro, you don't even you can't even afford LV, so I don't know what you're on about, you wear LV. This guy is a diluted little old man and he's bitter against me, a successful young black man coming up in the ranks, and he's jealous and he's kind of envying me, and it's kind of crazy, guys. I just don't understand why Leon's got so much grudge against me. I had no beef, and he was never on my radar until he said when I fought AT, he just could never call me out, he could never fight me because I'll make him spit blood. I've called you out, I've called you on it, I've called you on job. But no, you want to have a fight on the street like you're a gangster, like you're one of those roadmen, you're about that life. Instead of fighting in a ring, the guy is crazy, an old, crusty, miserable man, jealous of a younger, fresh guy like me coming up in the ranks, and he's trying to beat it and put mans down. I'm not there for it, guys. It's a bit mad. So this whole kind of thing between me and that Maltese head, cokehead, Lil Weirds needs to get off that Misfits road, because like, I don't want to be associated with a guy like that. I don't want to be associated with him no more because he's putting my name down. And I don't know if he's just doing it because he wants clout and he wants hype and he wants to use my name as the main topic. But please guys, just don't associate with me with that guy. He's a fraud. And hopefully you guys will understand and you guys will see how big of a fraud he is. And if you don't believe me that he's a fraud, go onto his website. You can try apply for one of his courses or whatever he does on his S&C course. And it's not him giving you the program. It's not him giving you the plans. He's got other people working behind the scene who's got no idea about S&C. They're using AI. He's giving you an AI breakdown on what you got to do to lose weight and to get fit. And it's not him. And his stuff what he uses doesn't even get you fit. He's got no knowledge of the game. So guys, wake up and realize that Leon Mortiz Williams is a big fraud. But yeah, guys, that's the end of this video. Yeah, don't forget people, I am the real champ. As a family, you already know how we close the video off. All together, 3, 2, 1.